you guys doing today? My name is Kenneth Keat, founder of Para Performance.
Hi, my name is Pete Sorrow, professional personal trainer.
And today we present to you the first ever workout program for wheelchair users. The name of the workout we're going to be doing today is called the Core Blaster. And having a strong core in a wheelchair is very important because it improves balance, stability, and posture, which are all key components to everyday tasks like bathing and dressing.
What we have here is a two-part workout. We have the core blasting warm-up involving 5 segments with a small recovery. We also have a core blasting workout involving 5 exercises with a short recovery at the end. Now that I told you what we're doing, let's go take this workout on. All right, so let's get to this. All right, guys, ready to go? Let's get this workout going. In the workout today, we have 5 components. We have jabs in this warm-up. We have uppercuts. We have speed bags. We're gonna do some roundhouses, and we're gonna do some power breathing. Guys, we're gonna start with alternating arm jabs. Let's get both hands up in the air. We're gonna strike forward, both hands, one at a time. And when we do any hit, let's make sure that we hit with a little bit of a recoil, quick recoil. So when you go throw them out, it comes in, it jerks back. 30 seconds of jerk. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, start throwing those hands out, keeping those elbows up. We're gonna try to try to keep breathing. There we go. Let's breathe through the mouth, the nose. There we go. Throwing those elbows up, trying to keep the hands up, the eyes up, and the chin up. Breathe. They're about 15 seconds in. Sweet. Excellent. Elbows are nice and high, fists are high. Try to exhale as those hands go out, inhale as those hands come back in. And we're gonna go into a uppercut where the elbows go down and the fists go straight up in 3, 2, 1, and switch. Go right up, there we go. Yep, driving those hands up. Now if you can notice everyone, their hands are nice and tight with a little bit of looseness too, because we don't wanna make such tight hands that we got a nice little redness going. We wanna make them nice and loose. Excellent, excellent. Driving those fists up, driving the elbows down. Fists are high. And we're gonna switch things up. We're gonna go into a speed bag. Hands in the air, begin. Start speed bagging, guys. Excellent, excellent, excellent. If you can notice, those elbows are up nice and high. Look at this, these are great elbows, nice and high. There we go, good. Breathing's good, your chins are up. And switch directions. Now, we wanna watch our face, so our heads are up, our chins are up. We don't wanna clock ourselves. And those stomachs are getting nice and firm. You see a lot of movements going on right in the obliques, right in this rectus abdominis. All those back stabilizers are working. We're gonna go into a roundhouse hit in 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands around the outside. There we go. Bring them around, bring them around. There we go. Now we're really antagonizing, really activating those obliques right on that midline of that body. Woo, watching them go, watching them go. Perfect, guys. We're halfway in. Nice. Working both sides of the obliques. You're breathing, guys. You look good on the breathing. Let it go, let it go. All right, what we're gonna do is go into some real powerful breathing in 3, 2, 1, and start that power breathing, guys. Exhale firmly, inhale, pull it. That's it, lift the shoulders up and thrust it out. As many as you can give me in 30 seconds. Let's maximize that effort, guys. That's it, pull in one way, pull it out the other way. And what this is doing is getting those obliques and the rest of those muscles to activate, all those stabilizers. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into timing. Timing can be done a whole bunch of ways when it comes to this workout. We can do things as minimum as 10 seconds intervals and build up based on your fitness level up to 2 minutes for each exercise. You could also change things if you don't want to do things off of time, and you can do things off of repetition. So you can start at 10 reps and go down by 1 rep on each set. So the first set you do 10, second set you do 9, and so forth. So you get to the last set, which is the 10th set, which is 1 rep. So you can change things up, do things off of time, do things off of repetitions. Whatever fits your style the best, what I would tell you is use lots of variety. So 1 week do it one way, the next week do it another way to add lots of change in that muscle. Remember, and I'll say this over and over again, the more variety means the more change. Change is good, change causes more independence. We're gonna get into round 2 now. You guys ready to go? All right, looks like they're ready to go, guys. Here we go. Hands up for those power jabs. 3, 2, 1, and begin. There we go. Throw them out. Look at those high elbows. Excellent job. Good. Now, guys, remember, we want to keep those hands relaxed. We never want to overemphasize the gripping of the fingertips. Just make sure you get that full clasp, that full elbow out. Fists are high, and they got a good flow. They want to keep that speed at a general flow. They don't want to go too fast. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We're going to switch everything up in 3 with those uppercuts. 2, 1, and begin. Start them up, guys. Here we go. 30 seconds of uppercuts. Excellent, excellent. And as long as we see those elbows go straight up, straight down, those fists are going straight up through, you can have a little bit of a cross with those fists. You don't have to go straight up and down. If you don't want to have a little cross, so that fist can go to the opposite. That's a great cross. Look at that. That adds a little bit extra muscle into it. Breathe. Excellent job. You guys have some good flow going this morning. All right, we're going to switch things up in 5, 4 with a little bit of speed bag. 2, 1, and get those hands up. Let's start going. Now what we're doing also, guys, if you notice, they're working some upper higher core muscles because we want to work the entire core tissue frame, right? All those rectus abdominis, all those obliques, those erector spinae, all those muscles that make up your core, we want to antagonize. And let's switch directions. Other way. Sweet. Good. We got about 8 seconds more. We're going to go right into the roundhouse. 5 seconds, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands around the outside. There we go. There we go. Driving around, driving around. Try to get that hand all the way to the other side of the body. Try to get that elbow out. Woo! Nice. Guys, we're about 5 seconds into halfway. 3, 2, 1, halfway in. Keep it going, keep it going. Now you got to need more breathing, more breathing. Now, guys, the more breathing you give me, the more muscle recruitment you're getting. All right? The more muscle recruitment to that midline, the more stomach you're antagonized, you're hitting. All right, breathe. We're going to go right into that power breathing. Last thing, guys. 2, 1. Start that power breathing. Relax the hands and drive that breathing pattern. Drive that chest down. Imagine someone's nailing you in the stomach and you're preparing to take that punch. Breathe. Push. You're halfway, guys. This last half is most important. Go a little quicker, a little powerful. There we go. Lifting that chest, lifting the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, stop. Excellent, guys. So the next thing we're going to talk about, what to use to do this. Is it going to be your hands together? Is it going to be using a medicine ball, a dumbbell, a pair of bungees, a cable, a chain, a rope? What's the best object of weight to use as the resistance tool? What I'm going to tell you is what object is going to tire you out the most. If body weight is the best object you have in terms of working, getting you tired, use body weight. We want you to feel comfortable in whatever you use when you initially start this program. As you progress and you do this further in time and it gets easier, we want to move to heavier grade weights, heavier grade resistance tools. Whatever is going to give you the best bang for your buck is what you're going to use. Not every weight is for everyone. If body weight is the biggest challenge for you and using your hands together is the hardest thing, then I want you to go with that. All right, so now we got 2 rounds in. We're going to take on that 3rd set. You guys ready to go? Here we go. Let's get those hands up and start punching them. Begin. Excellent. Now we're going to throw a little mix. We're going to throw a little something in on this. Let's do double hand together. Let's throw them out together. Let's throw a double thrust. Now, guys, every now and again, you might want to do this. This is going to add a little variety to the program, and it's going to add a little bit of spice to the workout because now the body is not ready for it. You got 8 more seconds. We're going to go to the next thing, guys. Now, that next thing we're going to do is start out with single and then go into double, all right? So we're going to do uppercuts, alternating in 3, 2, 1. Start driving those fists up, baby. Now, you can go off the middle. Again, you can go off the side. It's up to you. Good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Nice. You got a little variety here because you guys, some of you are doing, yeah, she's got a nice cross flow going. She's getting that person right under the chin. All right, so we're going to switch it up in 3, 2, 1. Speed bag, baby, speed bag. Get those hands turning. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do 15 seconds each one. You know the deal on this. Now, another thing you can use in terms of variable, guys, is you can go a little further out or a little further in. Let's go out a little, guys. Let's go out a little, and let's bring them in a little. And go out a little, and bring them in. That changes the variety a little. Now, let's go reverse. Other way. Bring them around, bring them around, bring them around. Now, let's bring them out a little, and bring them in a little. And bring them out a little. 3, 2, 1. Roundhouse. Bring those elbows around the outside. There we go, high elbows, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. Bring those hands across a little further, bring those hands across. There we go, there we go. Excellent, and your breathing is still good. You got that good breathing frame. Excellent, high elbows. Three, 2, 1. Power breathe. Here we go. Let's get those hands, relax those hands. Let it out. Let it out. Push it out. Not just let it, force it. Good. Excellent, 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 excellent. Shoulders are lifting, shoulders are depressing. Shoulders are lifting, shoulders are depressing. We have about our 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. So let's talk about the next key point in this workout, body position. Based on where the level of injury is something that will have to be noted to where the position of the body is. We want to make sure that we have the individual keep the shoulders back and keep the elbows pressed down, which gives the best opportunity to antagonize the muscle without hurting yourself as you're doing the workout. We have to make sure that the individual also keeps conscious of what they're doing in terms of their movements, because as the arms move, the torso is going to want to move as well, and we want to make sure that that torso stays stable and upright, and we keep the shoulders pulled back. Are you guys ready to go? Here we go. Begin. Throw those punches out there, single at a time, and we'll do double as we get closer to the end of this time frame. Good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Make sure we keep breathing, guys. Make sure the level of breathing is deep. Now we're 4 rounds in, so we should see a little quicker movement. We want to push that body weight a little faster. And let's go together. Let's go together at the end of this. Together, together. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and uppercut, 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 guys. Now this one we're going to go together with after halfway through the time. Keep going. Good. Those hands up. Bring those hands up. Good. Good, good. Staying very conscious of keeping your head up, and something that will happen is your head might go too high, go too low. We want to keep it level. Rest a cup of coffee on the top of that head. We want to be able to rest a cup of coffee right at the top. All right, here we're going to go into those roundhouses in 3, 2, 1. Bring it around the outside. There we go. Now we're going to get the rest of those obliques in. Yeah, those cross-grain tissue. Open them up, open up. Breathe them out, you guys. Breathe them out, breathe them out. Breathe them out. We want that sweat. Get that sweat, Cody. Get that sweat, brother. Get that sweat. Good. Bring them out. Breathe. Hey, guys, we got 10 seconds left on this one. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Go. Speed bag. Woo! You forgot the speed bag. Get them up, get them up, get them up. Good high elbows. Nice. And go out a little. And go in a little. Now this is that variety we're talking about, guys. Adding a little variety in, pushing them out, pushing them in, changes it up. Switch directions. Rewind. Go out a little. Go in a little. Stay out. 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 Go in. 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 3, 2, 1, and rest your arms. Power breathe. Force that oxygen. Force it. Get that carbon dioxide out of the body. Get it out. Force it out. And remember, it's like taking a hit in the stomach. Imagine someone's gonna drop a bowling ball right on your stomach. Take that pressure every time. Guys, you got 10 seconds left. A little faster now. Push the breath. Oh, look at that speed. 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, guys. So the last thing we're gonna talk about when it comes to this warm-up is change of pace. Every now and again, like we were doing on that last set, we want to have a little variety. So switch it up. Whether you have to turn your shoulder blades, turn your chin, we want to use variety. Whether it's doing single, whether we're going together, the change in variety is going to change the muscle toning, and it's going to cause more muscles to activate. Time to go fill those water bottles up and get ready for this workout. now we're gonna jump right into this workout. You guys ready to go? Let's start with those hip to hip chops. 3, 2, 1, go, hip to hip. Now we wanna make sure the middle of those hands are going right over that hip, right over that hip. Perfect. Good, good. Now we're gonna do it for 30 seconds, guys. Make sure you're doing a lot of breathing. Good, bring it, breathe. Good, good. Now you're not gonna be able to turn that torso as much, so as long as your hands are getting there, that's all that matters. Hands is gonna move the core. Now we're gonna switch in 3 seconds, 2, 1, and let's go diagonal. Top right to bottom left, go. Nice. Now again, as long as the shoulders, the hands go right over that shoulder cap, and we go right over that hip, we're good. Right over to right down below. Good, right over, taking it right down to the hip. Good. Excellent. Now in about 10 seconds, we're gonna switch and go to the other side. 3, 2, 1, other side. Chop right through. Good, and your breathing looks great, guys. You got that good open channel of breathing. We're making sure our heads and shoulders stay forward. Very good. Solid chops, guys. Really good. Make sure you're doing a lot of breathing. Nice. Now we're gonna go overhead to middle pelvic chop. 2, 1, and go. Directly overhead, right? You're chopping that movement. And guys, what you guys wanna notice at home is they're making that movement pattern where it's straight up and straight down. It doesn't matter how high they go. It all depends on where that level of injury is, how high they can go. But as long as the movement is straight up and straight down, we're gonna antagonize that muscle we wanna hit. And what we're hitting really now is that rectus abdominis, that big tall muscle from top of your sternum all the way down to the bottom of your pelvic bone. 2, 1, and here we go. Steering wheels, get those hands out, and there we go. Excellent, 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 excellent. Now we do have, we have variations, so we can do hands together or we can do hands separated. Good. Let's see them both. Let's have you guys put this. See? So there's a little variation. We'll talk about that in a second. Nice. Make sure you're doing a lot of breathing. Excellent. Breathing looks good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So what we're going to go into now is educate you on positioning of support muscles. If the level of injury is to the point of where you have limited control over your upper appendage, upper arms, you might need one arm for a bracing arm. So what we're going to do is we're going to have one individual, again, based on the level of injury. If the person is quadriplegic, they're going to need more support. We're going to leave it more independent. So one arm is working more in an independent fashion. But if you notice, the core is still antagonizing. We're still working that core tissue to make that one arm move, all right? So that's the difference, and based on if we're dealing with someone that has the level of injury is lower, or based on if they're higher up. Round number 2, core blaster. You guys ready? You look ready. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Hip to hip, baby. Hip to hip. Good hands coming right over those hips. Really looks good, guys. If you watch, she's got such good arm movement that it's really pulling that torso. The elbows are shooting out and shooting across. Her range of her elbow is great. That elbow range really is gonna pull those obliques, right? Those upper body muscles are all attached into your core, so the more they move, the more you move. Here we go, top right in 3, 2, 1. Top right to bottom left. Make that nice drop. Good. 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 Excellent, excellent. And again, this one can be also done with your hands are a little separated. You can do it with a little bit of separation. It changes the flow, but guys, let's have you separate those hands a little. Separate them, they're still going the same way, but that separation is gonna add an extra core muscle in there, a little extra. 2, 1, other side, left to bottom right hip. Again, make sure those hands move. You can put them back together or keep them separated, it's up to you. Guys at home, you guys wanna do that. Whatever's gonna give you the biggest burn in a safe environment. Breathing looks great. Guys, halfway in. If you feel like you're stressing because you're going too fast, you're going too far, bring it back to a controlled state. 3, 2, 1, go right above your head to the bottom hip. Nice, now we're gonna go with the overhead chop to the bottom. We wanna make sure that we're getting that elbow up We want to make sure the hands are going as high as you can go. Again, depending on what that level of injury is, you want to make sure that you work to the end range of hard as you can take it. Guys, halfway in, 15 more seconds. Excellent, she's got a great high pull. Now go out and high, go out a little bit, there we go. Get those extension of that working arm. 3, 2, 1, and let's do some steering. Let's do some steering. Steer that wheel. Good, open and close. Excellent, 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 excellent. Breathing looks great. Your elbows are really ripping left and right, and you can see those obliques really getting some movement in there. Really helps out, really helps out. Really opens up, closes down, and opens up. Excellent, both sides here, so get a good range. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Now, let's talk about what's better to do, repetitions and sets or time-based movements. Both had their key points. What I'm going to tell you is use variety. Some days do it for repetition, which is do 10 reps of each and do 4 to 5 rounds as a good start. Or you can do stuff off of time, such as 10 to 20 seconds as a start, going into is 90 seconds to 2 minutes, as long as you possibly want to go for that interval. If you do 5 exercises, each being 2 minutes long, that's a lot of time on that course. So you could build up all the way into that time frame. The more you do this program, the more efficient you'll become and the harder you're gonna make that stuff. 2 rounds done, let's get that 3rd round going. You guys ready? You looking, here we go. Get those hands out, start going, begin. Left, right, woof. Get over those hips. Excellent, breathing looks good. And we're going off of time right now. We'll talk about how, again, we went over the conversation about the reps and the sets versus time. Now in time, one thing you can focus in a little bit more on is you can focus in on your breathing and your pattern of movement. You're not so concerned with the reps getting through the pattern. You're just thinking about the pattern as it goes through that time frame. 3, 2, 1, above the right shoulder, down to the left hip. Excellent. Good. We want to make sure those hands really crest over top of your hip. Even if you got to bend them in a little, we want them to go really, yes. Now let's go a little wider out there. Let's go a little wider, yeah, and a little more narrow. Let's go for 10 more seconds, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, left shoulder, bottom right hip. Yeah, and if you were to draw a line with the middle of your hands, you'd want that line to be very diagonal, right? Right from the shoulder, right to your hip. No horseshoes or no crowns. You're going right through it. No cones, just a straight diagonal shot. Good, and your breathing looks great, guys. You got that good open channel of breathing. We're making sure our heads and shoulders stay forward. 3, 2, 1, go right up top and go right down through that pelvic area. Now you're opening up your spine, you're opening up your stomach. Nice. And you're lifting your midline, you're lifting up your rectus abdominis, you're lifting up that diaphragm, and you're tucking through the middle. We want to make sure that we're getting that elbow up, and we want to make sure the hands are going as high as you can go. 3, 2, 1, let's get that steering wheel. Go for that steering wheel. Hold it out. Excellent. Excellent, guys. Excellent. Oh, getting tired. Hold them up there. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. Now drop that head a little bit. Drop your head a little bit. Yeah, we want to level out the top of your head. We don't want to lean back too much. That's it. Steer that truck. Steer that truck. Get that boat around the bend. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Where do you do this workout? Where would be the best place to take this workout on? The best thing about this workout is it can be done anywhere. You could do it at work. You could do it at home. You could do it outside. You could do it in a park. You could do it in your bedroom. You could do it anywhere you want. You could do it on vacation. All you need is an open area floor and your will to want to work. That's the only thing you're going to need. Let's get ready for set number 4. I'm ready to take on round number 4. You guys ready? Let's get this. Here we go. Hip to hip. Begin. Good. Good, you still got that nice, powerful breathing. Try to push the air in, pull the air in, and push that carbon dioxide right out. Get into it, there we go. Good, very challenging looking, but you guys are looking great with it. Make sure you breathe. We're gonna go for 3, 2, 1. Right side to bottom left hip, right side to bottom left hip. Get that nice cross diagonal pull. Breathe. Now let's separate the hands. The guys, again, they can separate those hands and even do one hand. Put one hand on your leg and use it as support. And again, based on where that level of injury is, we might have to use one side as a press to support as you go through that body movement. Nice. Make sure you're doing a lot of breathing. 3, 2, 1, and let's get the other side going. Breathe. Great job, great job. And let's show them what it looks like with one arm. So put one arm on your leg. Do it with just one arm. There we go. Pull through, turn your body, turn that arm. There we go. And turn the head with it. Make sure the head goes with that arm. So now we're really channeling that core, making that midline work. Excellent, 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 excellent. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Both hands up and drive through the center. Right. Drive it through, drive it through, drive it through. Even if you have to take those hands, put it right down into that pelvic bone and come right up. There we go. Get that nice full grind. Woo, open up that midline. You're opening up that midline. You're opening it up and that elbow up. And we want to make sure the hands are going as high as you can go. We got 10 seconds, you guys. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Steering wheel, steering wheel, steering wheel. Get that steering wheel, open them up, open them up. We want to keep that head down a little, lower that head frame. Good. And we have a lot of variation here, guys. You see one hand can be used as support, but again, if you're able to, we want to really rotate those shoulder blades. Excellent, excellent work here, guys. Great job. Really open, really closed. You're really making that body work. Breathe with it, folks. Breathe with it. 3, 2, 1, and rest. This workout does not need to be done alone. You can do this with a friend. You can do it with a family member. You can do it with someone in your rehab facility, just as long as you're enjoying this workout. What you would do is you would face each other in a very neutral fashion, and we could conduct this workout where they're doing repetitions back and forth, or they could go off of a time frame. But as long as they're mixing it up, maybe a little bit of both, they're doing it in a team fashion, which makes the workout a little bit more enjoyable. Guys, let's fill those water bottles up and let's get this last workout going. Let's get this buddy workout started today, guys. What we're gonna have is one of you is gonna actually do the repetitions while the other does a static hold. Once that repetition is done for that one partner, you guys are gonna make a switch and you're gonna do that exercise pattern 2 times for each of the moves we have already done, guys. You guys ready? All right, Kenny, let's have your arms out first. All right, begin. Start that chop. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep breathing, keep breathing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. And we make that straight transition. Guys, remember to keep breathing as you're doing this stuff. Keep counting. If you need your person to help you with the count, it gives a little buddy camaraderie to the workout. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna do the pattern 2 times for each of the movements. This workout can also be done with a partner that's able-bodied. So there's no excuse for how this workout cannot be done. Okay, here we go. Begin. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. All right, so now we're gonna go through our second round. And again, make sure you and your buddy are still breathing, you're smiling, you're having a little fun. You're supposed to be trying to enjoy yourself and get fit all at the same time. And this workout makes it happen. Now I'm gonna go to the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Breathe, Cody, breathe. Good. That good range of movement, guys. Keep smiling, working with your partner. Now you could also do the same thing with a buddy and go off of time. So each of you could do a time-based exercise and do it for time instead of repetitions. It does virtually the same thing, but it gives you a little variety to make it a little bit more fun. 9. Good. Nice. There we go. That's it. Nice job. Nice job. Excellent. Remember to never let your body stop. You have a routine now. Do this routine as much as you can. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. Have fun with a partner with it. And have a great rest of your day.